Like this song? Is that what that was?
I know, I'm so lost.
Oh, we're on. Oh, we're on. Hey guys, welcome back. We were just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, we're having a good time over here.
Very good time, and we are here with two very special guests. My girl Nat Dog. We established that at the last
We're talking about
podcast.
nicknames.
You weren't there, but we're kind of
no,
besties.
Sav.
We're kind of besties, Sav.
Okay, no FOMO.
And make sure I say it right.
Here we go.
Santiago.
You gotta figure it out.
Santiago. No, I was gonna do a Latin accent, but I didn't want.
Go for it, man. Show us what you got.
Well, I didn't want to, like.
Now you're on the spot.
Make you upset. Like,
Oh no,
You asked
can
for
never
it.
that.
I'm from
I
Florida,
appreciate
so
the
my
effort. I always
Latin
appreciate
accent.
the
What's your last name? I'm gonna say the
Allaria.
whole thing. Say again.
Allaria.
Allaria. Santiago Allaria.
You want the
Is that right?
Spanish
You go for
version
it. What
of
we
it?
got?
Let's hear it.
Santiago Allaria.
That's what, it's not what I just
God,
said.
Spanish is
You
sexy.
said
man.
Allaria.
Oh, okay. It sounded.
Love it.
Very, I feel like I said it
Is it
pretty
too much?
similar to what you said.
I mean,
no,
you did a really good
because
job.
my
yeah.
Dominican came out.
You
No,
ain't got no Dominican. Stop playing.
no, seriously.
Why are you lying to these people, man?
We are here. Clearly, we're having a great time, guys. With
Nat Dog. What are you guys?
right. They're just kind of sitting here as the two ethnic people vibe. No,
But there are actually two very important people here.
very important people.
Let's see
What
if we
you
can
guys
remember
just
the titles.
Yeah, what
They're-
you guys just saw. These people are responsible for. So this whole fitness combine, these two put together, these great minds, my girl Natalie and Santiago.
Director of
Me
Health
gustó,
and
me
Fitness.
gustó. Me gustó mucho.
Okay.
That means I
yes.
like it.
I mean, I like it. Yes. That's what I was going to. I told you, my Dominican, bro. I'm here. I'm with you.
Yeah.
We can speak
All right.
Spanish.
I
We
got
can
you.
do. We'll do Telemundo after this one.
Univision. Univision.
So tell us about like what made you guys want to include the fitness combine into the Special Olympics.
Okay. Well, so a little backstory. We run a fitness program called Fit for Life. So we partner with local fitness facilities across the state and coaches, and we train them up, and we bring our athletes into those facilities, and we run them through a 12-week health and fitness program, including fitness, mental health, and nutrition. So that was that idea started in my girl Natalie's brain, and then she brought me on board. And we put it together. But from that, we wanted the athletes to have something to be able to train for and then compete. So the Fitness Combine Games competition is kind of the opportunity for these athletes to showcase the skills and fitness that they've achieved through the Fit for Life program. So essentially like a CrossFit competition or like an amateur fitness competition, you train year round, and then you have the opportunity to compete in these regional and state fitness combine games.
I love it. And no, go ahead, Nat Dog. It's your turn.
No, I was
what?
just.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, please.
Oh,
Ask.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
No, I was just going to say, I think the end all be all goal is that these individuals are treated just like a normal athlete would be treated. And I think that's why we brought fitness as a competition, which has been, it's never been done in this particular avenue with this population. And so we really want them to feel like, and want the world to see like, they're capable, way more capable than we think they are.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
I think I was talking to Jarrell during the event, and I think the whole world could take a page out of the book here, because they are overcoming things that we almost complain about on a daily basis, and it puts things into perspective. Like, there really is a lot to overcome in this competition. Like, what you saw here is no different than the CrossFit Games. I mean, it really is intense for every single thing, but they're showing up with enthusiasm, camaraderie, supporting each other. I mean, if the whole world did fitness that way, it would be a lot healthier of a place, I think. So
100%.
yeah.
That's exactly
Now,
right.
how much attention is paid to like the actual health aspect of it, or is it just like, hey, we want to be inclusive? Like, or are we like tracking like real progress like throughout the year with the Fit
a
for,
great
is it Fit
question.
for Life?
Yeah.
The Fit for Life program.
So with our Fit for Life program, which really is the backbone of these competitions, we take biometrics week 1 and then week 12. So we do pre-testing, post-testing, and part of that is not just the fitness components, just like you would test any athlete, but we also track their resting heart rate, their their blood pressure, their pulse ox, their BMI, their weight, and their waist circumference. And we track that, like I said, week 1, week 12, and then we're going to start tracking it when they're away from the program as well, and see if they're sustaining that success. So yeah, that is a staple of our purpose. Of course, we want to train them for their athletic endeavors so that they can perform, but also, as Natalie pointed out to me before I knew anything about Special Olympics, there really is a massive, it's really an epidemic in this population that 60+% of them are obese or severely obese, and we're trying to change that.
Now,
And
do you think that's because of lack of movement? Going back to your earlier point, because people
Like
don't
lack of attention.
think about, hey, they need to work out as well, or limitations like they shouldn't work out, or lack of knowledge, like I don't know how to
Support.
train. Because we talked about on the podcast the training side of it, like and Sav and I was talking about it earlier, like. We watched the deadlift portion and watched like the coaches and the different cues they were given. We were like, yo, how would you train a special needs athlete? And so like, why do you think that number is so high as far as the
Yep.
obesity rate?
Well, I think there's a lot of people that are just, it's the education. It just goes back to knowledge and understanding of how to work with the population, that there's a lot of things that they don't pick up on that we might all pick up on, right? Cues, body awareness, proprioception in our environment, all the things that we need when we're actually doing a physical movement pattern. But we all do a physical movement pattern. Theirs just might be a little bit different. And so when they're doing a certain movement, being able to recorrect them on the spot is challenging, right? For many, if they don't even have a background. It's
challenging anyways.
Yeah, right?
On the spot, yeah.
But what I will say is that, we've even had parents say, like, I didn't even know my athlete was capable, or my individual, my child was capable of lifting a 35-pound weight, and I think people they were scared to give them that chance. And I think we're raising the bar and showing them. And I think it takes a community to love on them, but walk through that at a slow pace and then kind of build up that courage over time. So
I love it. What you guys don't know is Nat Dog is actually Dr. Nat Dog, and so we would. I like it.
That's
really
I like it.
good.
We're gonna get you a T-shirt that says that.
Nat
I'm
Dog.
curious to like how much of like your formal education kind of helps you, not just with organizing this, but also in like running this whole thing.
I think that's driving Santi crazy today. No, but just to give you guys a perspective, my background being a physical therapist and occupational therapist, I've worked with people with disabilities for over 10 years. There's a lot of modifications and adaptations you can do with an athlete. But for example, walking over to a station and being able to watch them bend down to grab a dumbbell to then snatch it, watching them bend over and not squat from the knees, or modifying with a chair or a box instead of having them go down to a ball, a med ball, like that, all of those adaptations came. But I was able to kind of, with Santi, because he didn't really work with this population prior to coming into this field, walk him through, this is a way that you could modify this activity. This is how you can change these things. And over time, he's learned that and he's picked up that skill. And I think that's what we need to do. Even as professionals, right, that go into that field, we need to be telling others like that are going to work with this population, hey, this is what you can do, and inspire them to do that and do that
I
on
think
their own. And he's done
making
that.
modifications like that wouldn't just apply to a special needs athlete. That would apply to a lot of people. And I think
Everyone.
a lot of these things apply, And I mean, would you say that has made you a better coach, learning those modifications?
Yeah, well, no, 100%. Definitely made me a better coach. I think at the end of the day, what makes a great coach, and we're sitting here with 4 coaches. And,
I love
it's
this question.
You have to be able to coach the individual, like point blank. Doesn't matter what their ability level is, or fitness level, or mental capacity. You coach the individual. Like if you ask yourself that question, like, is this some cookie cutter thing that I'm having everybody do the same thing, or am I coaching to the individual's needs? Whether it's athletes that I'm rehabbing from ACL injuries, professional soccer players, people with 50% body fat, or people with an intellectual disability, they all have a capability, and you just need to find that and then be able to adjust the exercise to that ability. It's as simple as that. And then there's education behind that. you might, if you can identify that they're not capable of doing something and you don't have the answer, well, that's when you go and educate yourself. And that's where Natalie comes in, because she's educated me. And then, of course, just learning. There's nothing like being thrown in the fire and just, learning on hand. But, just you have to be able to coach the individual.
Yeah. How much, because I've seen you, we've worked out together as well, but I've also seen you coach, and we follow each other online. How much of your, if any, right, does your personality change from your, we'll say, day job as at D1 coaching like athletes to coaching like special needs athlete? Does your personality change at all? Because I know me as a coach, and I would feel like I probably would dial it back.
That's a good.
But I don't know that I would need to, because
Yeah.
we were talking to some coaches on the slopes. They're like, I'm kind of a jerk trainer. I'm kind of a jerk coach. So when I say this, that I mean this. And I'm like, well, me too. So that's
I a
good.
jerk
It's good
coach,
to know.
Natalie?
So are you a jerk coach in both
In
both
that
areas?
can be a form of love too.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
you can't be all nice all the time. Like, you don't want to be, mean,
So-
but.
Yeah, when you're asking that question, I'm like trying to find like ways that I change my personality, and I'm like, you know what? I don't. I'm
Same?
exactly the same person.
it.
And again, it comes down to coaching the individual. Like,
Yeah.
the way I coach Natalie is different than I would coach you, Jarrell, or different than I would coach you, Sav. Like, once I get to know you, it's like, okay, this person wants me to be a jerk.
It's
this
knowing
person
them.
needs me to love on them.
I had a coach tell me one time, like, you got to get to know the way that I coach, because I was struggling. And
No.
I was like, I think it's the other way around.
That coach is
As
a clown.
coach, I think it's me because, like you said, I can't
Yeah.
coach you the same way I can coach
Yeah.
Jarrell.
Yeah.
Because you guys tick differently. What makes you tick is completely different.
That's 100%.
So if I can get down to the bottom of that, I'm going to more so know how to help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And that goes for any human on the planet.
And
I
that-
1000% agree with you.
Exactly, you
It
just
comes down
said
to
it.
the
Any
individual.
human on the planet, and they're humans just like everybody else. So the only area I had to adjust, and it was a quick learning curve, was like being more patient with the speed at which they progress. I'm not a patient person. People that don't figure things out drive me nuts. So understanding that, like, no, they are progressing. It's just slower than I'm used to, and that's okay.
Yeah, or not in the way that you looking to see. Yeah.
Yeah. So just understanding their level to progress and being patient with that and knowing that that's okay. And it's not necessarily like, a lot of times I would look at me and be like, man, like my program sucks, or like I just must not be a good coach because they're not getting it at the level, like at the speed that I want them to. It's like, no, Natty's like, no, they are progressing. It's just slower, and that's fine. And that's like, okay, no, you're right.
Well, and I think if you did want to work with like a certain population too, I think it's interesting how, once you've been a coach for a while or you've been in fitness for a while, like, okay, now I want to work with this type of athlete. And you like are almost like entitled to it. But it's like, have you worked with enough variety of populations, like a variety of people? Have you learned how, because like you said, you feel like it's made you a better coach, learning how to coach special needs athletes.
Yes.
Like, has that crossed your mind if you only want to train NFL athletes and that's the only goal? Like, that's a great goal to have, but like, give that thought to who have I trained? What have I learned from people who are not NFL athletes, who are the polar opposite of them? You know what I mean? So
I don't think they are, because like we were talking about earlier, because we were talking about training athletes, and you understand this, like, a lot of athletes aren't good at fitness.
Right.
They aren't
We were
good
talking
at
about
like
that.
the base. Like, you don't know how to squat, bro. How you go to UT? You don't know how to. They didn't teach you how to squat. Like, I was really good at football, so I didn't have to squat,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Or I was a quarterback, I didn't do that stuff, right? And so like we expect again them to come in and know how to hit the ground
Right.
running. Then I want to give Dr. Nat Dog a chance to toot her own horn and ask you, like, how much have you helped Santi throughout this process, like from beginning to now, from day one when he walked in the door and you're like, hey, you should do this with me, and you saw him train, you're like, I'm not sure if I chose the right person, to now where you're like, I'm so proud of you, you can go do it on your own.
Well, no. No, I will say in the very beginning, it was a lot. Like, in the sake of, I sat down with you, we had a meeting, we said, this is what we're going to do. And he was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And I think I showed up every single class that season, right? To make sure we walked through
micromanager?
it. No, right? Oh my gosh, you throw me under the bus?
She was like, right? And he was like,
She points out the things that I miss.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we have a really good, yeah. But anyways, so I was there a lot in the beginning because there was a lot of modification. There's a lot of, our athletes have behavioral and sensory issues and things that is above somebody's understanding when
And a lot of operational things there's a lot of operational things and administrative things that come along with Special Olympics and really just, a sports organization, registrations and keeping documents on all the athletes, that kind of stuff as well.
But I think the two of us together have done a really great job because he really brings in a component that I don't see well and I don't understand, and it's not my goal or my skill.
Which is?
And that is developing a program that works and then also being super patient.
You're not patient either?
I'm not patient. But no, I think that, I don't know, I think we both have made this program together and it's been awesome. And I've helped him, a lot in a lot of ways, but I think he's helped me grow in a lot of ways too.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, you guys are an amazing team, and you put together an amazing day one, at least, of the fitness combine. So I'm super excited. Yeah, super excited to see what you guys do tomorrow and the rest of the week. And we just want to say thank you for sitting down with us, and we'll see you guys around, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We appreciate y'all so much.
And we have the award ceremonies coming up. So as you see, we got 1 through 5 back there.
How do you guys think it went today overall? Scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. All right.
I'm with you.
First time.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I mean, for a
Did
first
we
time.
learn things? Yes. But
Sure, but I mean, the first time
if
for
you look at
We
these
learn things
athletes,
every
if you-
time,
if you-
yeah.
If you look at the reaction of the athletes and the families and the coaches, 10.
Nobody else is doing this. A 10.
Right now.
Let's go.
Yes.
I love
We'll
that's
say
the
yes.
only answer
Mic
we
drop.
need. That is the only answer we
Come on,
need.
that's why I call
it
it Nat Dog
there.
right there. So thank you guys so much for sitting down with us, and we'll see you guys around, man.
Awesome. Thanks, team.
Thank you guys. Y'all are
All
awesome.
right.
All right, smile pretty for your pictures. While they're doing it, let's hear it one more time for this division.
Show that medal.
Let me see.
There is no dental coverage if you break your tooth on a medal. Special smiles, but not here. Congratulations! All right, in our next division, we have a tie for second place. So let's hear it for Team Natalie.
Where's Dean?
All right, and in first place in this division, get loud for Scotty!
Right here. Number 3. Oh, scoot.
Let's hear it one more time while they get their picture taken.
One, two, three. Awesome. Good job, guys. Oh,
They told us to
Either
scoot
way.
over. Where was
God, you guys are tied for second, right?
Yeah.
okay. We don't have okay. No, three. Great. Got it. Good job, guys.
All right, in our next division, in third place, Drew! Good job, Drew. In second place, Joe! And in first place, let's hear it for Tanner!
Look here. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Good job. Good job, buddy.
All right, in our next division, in fourth place, we have Samuel!
Good job, Samuel.
In third place, we have Owen! In second place, let's hear it for Spencer! In first place, let's get loud for Patrick! Way to go, Spencer! Spencer, look up.
Look at me, Pat. Pat, look at me. Look at me, Pat. Great job.
All right, so our next two divisions are only one individual. So in first place for this division, let's hear it for Dana.
really made me into first place. Oh, yeah. Go loud. Don't say loud. Don't say loud. Don't say loud.
Good job. Let me see. Look, Cole. Look up. Awesome. Good
Yeah, he's chilling.
First place. Good job, buddy. Get there, Carter.
He's out of medal. In the background, I think you can see over everybody.
We got some back there. We need some.
Yeah, we need some freezing.
Come in the half the sweater girl. Come in the
Rachel. Kata, go to the end. Kata, go to the end. There you go. All right, we're going to take a couple. Don't move, everybody. Look at this big camera right here.
You're okay.
Look at this big camera. Small.
Oh, look at these.
Don't
Look this way, Cole.
Everybody look right here.
When you be happy here.
Sit still, bud. There you go.
Great job.
That's my song. It's my song. When you be happy here.
Let's get a team photo.
Let's go team. Photo. Hey, Henry. See Coach Noah the pitches. Hey.